you so much. How many of you are on fire after this amazing conference? She was singing This Nurse is on Fire, right? So we're going to wrap it up. Take it home now. Get ready for you to bring it back to your workplace, to your community, and even back to your lives. Are you ready to do that? If you're ready, say, I am ready. Say, I am so ready. Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. So let me see a show of hands. How many of you here in the audience love change? You welcome it. You relish it. You embrace it. Okay. Few hands went up, but as expected, most hands did not go up in the audience. Change is the operative word in our professional lives today. And change, there's never been a time that change has been so fast-paced, so pervasive, so profuse. And yet, as humans, we are naturally averse to change. We do everything we can to maintain the status quo. We want to wrap ourselves in a cocoon of sameness and keep things as they are. When you think of the human body, for example, constantly taking in new nutrients, it's the cycle of change, right? And getting rid of what it no longer needs. Breathing in, nutrients out. If we didn't do that, what would happen to the body? Okay, thank you. That should be an easy one for you. Yes, we would definitely die. And let me mention, by the way, that stress causes unease. Even when we perceive the change causes unease. Even when we perceive the change to be good, we still feel stressful about it. But you know what? In spite of our best efforts to resist it, life, work, self, and the world is still going to change anyway. So if we look at nature, trees, plants, animals, there's a constant cycle of getting rid of molting, of shedding, of things dying off and making way for new life to come in. So nature shows us that the way to survive is to change. Has anybody here ever studied organizational theory in college or for a hobby? Okay, so in organizational theory, we're taught that any organization, it could be a workplace, it could be a professional association, it could be a profession, is a living, breathing organism. And as such, it constantly needs to be bringing in new energy, new ideas, new technology, new ways of doing things, and continuously getting rid of what it no longer needs, what just doesn't work for it anymore. If the association, organization, or workplace didn't do that, what would happen to it? Yeah, it would die out. Now, ANPD is a perfect example of that because several years ago, ANPD went through a name change. That's a huge change for a professional organization to make. But every nursing professional organization has to go through big changes right now because everything is changing. Healthcare is changing. Certainly nursing is changing as well. They went through a name change that better reflects the membership, the mission, and even the work that we're all doing in healthcare today. They changed management companies. They made quite a few changes in the organization. I know that that took a lot of time and effort. I'm sure it was very stressful. I know that it was expensive as well. But as a result of all that, the organization membership has spiked up since then, where the membership in many other organizations is going down, who haven't gone through a transformation. This conference, I was just told, highest attendance ever for this conference, ever. And many of you told me that it was the best conference ever. So highest attendance and best conference ever. That's really fabulous. So the truth is that if you fail to adapt, you may simply fail. So let's look at what some others have said about the whole process of change. So a Japanese philosopher, Kakuzo, he said the art of life lies in constant readjusting to your surroundings. Donna Cardillo says, without change, there is no growth, and if you're not growing, you're stagnating. Have you ever seen a stagnant pool of water? What it looks like? Smells like? So now that you're convinced that change is good, I want to show you a bumper sticker I recently saw. Okay, you know what? It flipped around a little bit, but it says, change is good, you start. So even when we recognize or we believe the change is good, we still don't want to do it. So we're going to talk about three key areas of change this afternoon: personal change, professional change, and organizational change.